All this side conversation, now y'all distracting me. Thing is, all this stuff that happens in this world, we learn from the other nations, from the other people that taught us in this land. But God wanted us to make sure we didn't forget about Him. We didn't forget about it. But keep going. He's going to tell you something about this nation.
And among,
Go ahead, bro.
and among these nations shall thou find no ease.
No ease. We find the ease right now amongst these nations? We ain't find no ease amongst these nations. When a police officer pull up behind you, what you do? You get scared. And he just going the same direction you're going. When you hear noise in the house, you jump up and go get knives and guns, think somebody gonna shoot you or come in the house. You get scared. You see a group of black people running, you don't know what they're running for, you saw it running too. You get scared. For what? Because you know this nation right here, you ain't gonna have no ease with them. Tell your kids something. Tell your kids. Make sure you protect them. Tell them don't offend themselves because they are Israel. Go ahead.
And among these nations shall thou find no ease, neither shall the sole of thy foot have rest. But the Lord shall give thee there a trembling heart, and fading of eyes, sorrow of mind.
Boy, and you see this all day, every day. Sorrow eyes, meaning that I can only make this amount of money with this amount of education. I can only work 8 hours a day, and I know I need 50 hours to make money to eat the next week. I can only do this, and they know it. I got child support coming out on me. They taking 33% from my check. I can't hardly take care of my family. We ain't find no ease. Then the mama, she get a baby by a joker who can't pay child support. He got 4 or 5 different children all over the place. And she gonna blame the daddy. No, you blame yourself. Because you shouldn't have chose that son. This is the thing here, our nation are not mentally right. We searching at the farm. We searching that thing that make this flesh feel good. Oh, he make me laugh. She fine, all this stuff. You better find out what's in that brain. Stop looking at the outward appearance. And now you find yourself looking dumbfounded in the room somewhere scratching your head. I don't know what to do. Dad and mama help me. Mainly because you don't pay attention to this book. This is everybody. Everybody. Keep going.
66. And thy life shall hang in the doubt before thee, and thou shalt fear day and night, and shalt have none assurance of thy life.
Ain't we fearing day and night now? And the reason some people don't fear certain situations because they are dead in the mind. When your kids going out and they stand out after the door, you thinking about, I hope they doing the right thing. Hope they ain't in no trouble. You thinking about this stuff. Hope they make the right decision, not offend God. If you thinking like some people, oh, they grown now. I don't care. They on their own. You a sorry, lazy parent you think that way. My mom, I'm 47 years old. My mama still called me and asked me, where you at? What you doing? She still do it. If you're a good parent, you're going to still have that connection. Still have that connection. But if you're a bad parent, don't care about your kid, you don't care what they do. I can't stand that. I can't stand that. But anyway, go ahead. I don't know where I got off in there. Go ahead.
In the morning thou shalt say, would God it were evening. And at evening thou shalt say, would God it were morning.
Because you having trouble in the evening, you having trouble in the morning. You ain't got enough food in the morning, you ain't got enough food in the evening. You're hot in the morning, you hot in the evening. You ain't got enough money in the morning, you ain't got enough money in the evening. You ain't got no ease because this nation is on your neck. On you, all day, every day. Go ahead.
For the fear of thine heart, wherewith thou shalt fear, and for the sight of thine eyes, which thou shalt see.
I can't understand why black people celebrate the 4th of July. They do understand that we was in slavery in 1776 when the British gave America their independence. The British gave America everything. We didn't get no type of freedom, if you want to call it that, until 1865 with the Emancipation Proclamation. That took 100 years for you to get a glimmer of hope. A glimmer. And you still was in the same state. And y'all Negroes out there buying 4th of July outfits, barbecue grills and all this stuff. I bet these white folks said, man, look at these folks right here. They giving us all this money. They gonna buy the outfit, they gonna buy the food, they gonna buy the grills, man, we gonna get paid.
That's right.
It's merchandise. But God said, y'all kept messing up on me, I had to send them folks to y'all. Go ahead.
Verse 68.
Mm-hmm.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships, by the way whereof I spake unto thee.
He said he's gonna bring into Egypt again with ships. What other nation have been brought into Egypt with ships? Slave ships. What they gonna do to these people? Go ahead.
Thou shalt see, by the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again. And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondsmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you.
You're gonna be sold for slave men and slave women. Y'all do understand this is Egypt right here, Africa, right? Y'all do understand Israel is like right up in here somewhere. A little small on the outside, the shore of it. This talking about something else. This talking about bondage. Egypt meaning they're gonna send you to the Americas. This is why he took you to Egypt, from Israel all the way over here in these lands, scattered you. This is why. They sold your child, they sold your son, your daughter, your mama, your dad, whoever, to all these different nations. It's right here. What other nation? What else? Who got this? Because Egypt is right. Egypt is, Africa is, Jerusalem is a part of Africa. It ain't but a little part on it. It's like a little snippet. I don't see it now, but it's like a little snippet of Africa. That's the land of Canaan. So this is not talking about you traveling from Egypt, from Israel to Africa. This is talking about you going over into these other lands in bondage. That's what he's talking about. Exactly. But God is very mad about this. We got two more for this. Jeremiah chapter 25, when you're done. Just want to show y'all about the hidden ones so you can be more receptive to your people. Help them. God is very angry about this crap. We are our own worst enemy. Jeremiah 25, verse 29. Go ahead.
For lo, I being to bring evil on the city, which is called by my name.
Yes, sir.
And should ye be ultimately unpunished?
He said, you ain't gonna go utterly unpunished. I'm gonna bring evil upon this city. Go ahead.
Ye shall not be unpunished. For I will call for a sword upon all the inhabitants of the earth, says the Lord of hosts.
He coming with a sword. This brother right here, you know why he gonna look just like this. And people gonna say, what the white Jesus at? No, this brother gonna have a beard, he gonna have some curly hair. And all knees gonna bow, all tongues gonna confess. Just giving you a vision. And he coming with that pain. Go ahead.
Therefore, prophesy thou against them all these words.
Yes, sir.
And say unto them, the Lord shall roar from on high.
And when he comes back, he gonna be roaring. Meaning it's gonna be so loud that everybody gonna hear him coming, because he coming with all them angels. And every knee gonna bow. I just want to show y'all a vision. They're gonna be on their knees. They're gonna be saying, man, who is that? And you gonna be saying, that's a UFO, that's a Martian. No, you gonna see a Negro, a black man coming. And they're gonna think, no, that can't be Jesus. Because they done whitewash our mind with this white Jesus for so many years. Go ahead.
The Lord shall roar from on high and alter his voice from his holy habitation.
Yes, sir.
He shall mightily roar upon his habitation. He shall give a shout as they that tread the grapes against all the inhabitants of the earth.
Shed the grace. What are you talking about? The ones that punish Israel too harshly. Too harshly. I'm going to get them. Go ahead.
A noise shall come even to the ends of the earth. For the Lord has a controversy with the nations. He will plead with all flesh. He will give them that are wicked to the sword, says the Lord.
He said, I'm going to plead with all flesh. I'm going to have a sword. He's going to have a sword. He's going to be slicing and dicing. You better be doing like these people doing right here. On your knees. I'm going to be on my face, licking dust off the ground. Because I don't want to show him I'm no type of pride. I'm waiting for you to pick me up, Lord. Go ahead.
Thus says the Lord of hosts, behold, evil shall go forth from nation to nation, and a great whirlwind shall be raised up from the coast of the earth. And the slain of the Lord shall be at that day from one end of the earth even unto the other end of the earth.
Do y'all understand what that means? There's going to be so much death on this earth. The book said the blood is going to come up to the horse's bridle. Y'all know how big a horse is? It'll be that much blood. A horse about 6 feet tall. It's going to come up to the horse. It's going to be that much blood upon this earth. Because it's going to be that much more. You ain't never seen, I ain't never seen nothing like this. But I'm going to be the one with it, man, hopefully. Go ahead.
They shall not be lamented, neither gather nor buried. They shall be dumb upon the ground.
It's going to be so many that you can't even bury them. Can't bury them. He said it's going to be like dumb, meaning waste or doo on the ground.
That's right.
You can't bury them. Go ahead.
Howl, ye shepherds, and cry, and wallow yourselves in the ashes, ye principals of the flock. For the days of your slaughter and of your dispersions are accomplished, and ye shall fall like a pleasant vessel.
He said, you better holler because you're going to fall. Go ahead.
And the shepherds shall have no way to flee, nor the principal of the flock to escape.
These are the preachers now. They're going to have no way to flee. All these preachers got all this money, got all these big houses, these safety nets and all this stuff. No. They're going to be trying to run because people are going to be chasing after these people, these preachers, because y'all lied to us. They're going to be chasing after these people. They kill them. Go ahead.
A voice of the cry of the shepherds and a howling of the principals of the flock shall be heard. For the Lord has spoiled their pasture.
They're going to be hollering. Y'all stop. I ain't mean to do it. I told y'all about Jesus. You ain't tell us enough. You ain't tell us to keep these laws. You ain't tell us to keep these holy days, the dietary law. Go ahead.
And the peaceable habitation are cut down because of the fierce anger of the Lord.
All these people that in these little high-minded neighborhoods, all these rich people like Jay-Z and Beyonce, all these celebrities, they're going to cut them down. They're going to cut them down. Y'all just, a lot of people like to just go after these people's lifestyle. These people's lifestyle is going to be down the drain, man. Down the drain. You're going to be, you're looking at all this money. What's money when you can't spend it?
Exactly.
What's clothes when you can't wear it? What do you have? Nothing. Go ahead.
He has forsaken his covert as the lion.
God said, I've forsaken the covert, meaning my place at the right hand of the Father as a lion. I'm coming. Go ahead.
For their land is desolate because of the fierceness of the oppressor, and because of the fierce anger.
Because of his fierce anger. That's the Lord anger.
Right.
It's showing you this. He said, this man right here, which is Jesus, he gonna come back and raise some pain. Pain, boy. Let's go to Micah chapter 7, last verse here. I want to show you how these people really going to be surprised. There's Micah. Malachi, how many people are really going to be surprised to see Jesus acknowledge his people? They're going to be standing there dumbfounded with their hand over their mouth. Like, really? Those are the people? Those are God's chosen people?
What chapter?
Micah chapter 7, verse 14. Micah chapter 7, verse 14. Go ahead, brother.
Feed thy people with thy rod,
Mm-hmm.
the flock of thy inheritance, which dwell solitarily in the wood.
Understand what he's saying here. He said, feed thy people with the rod and the flock of thy heritage, but they dwell in the solitary wood. This is the wilderness. If you read Ezekiel chapter 20, he said, everybody gonna come under the bond of the covenant, the rod gonna come under the rulership of Jesus at this time. He said, look, feed them. Talking about a certain people. They're gonna be looking at us crazy saying, that, oh man, them folks going over there in the desert. There's no water over there. There's nothing over there but sand. If you go up there, you won't make it. Because you're going to sprout up rivers and everything over there. Vegetation and everything. Food and everything. Go ahead.
Feed thy people with thy rod, the flock of thy inheritance, which dwell solitary in the wood, in the midst of Carmel.
Mm-hmm.
Let them feed in Bashan and Gilead, as in the days of old.
This is outside of Jerusalem, in the desert, in the wilderness, around Mount Sinai. Go ahead.
According to the days of thy coming out of the land of Egypt, will I show unto him marvelous things.
He said, I'm going to do it exactly like I did out of Egypt with you all, Israel. They're going to come out of the land, which is the Americas, scattered all over the world, Russia, we're all over the world. I'm going to bring y'all back to the wilderness. As what he said, as coming out of the land of Egypt, where I showed him a marvelous work. He's going to do it the exact same way. Go ahead.
The nations shall see and be confounded at all their might.
Wait a minute now. What does that mean? The nation going to see you. They're like, no, them can't be God hidden ones or chosen people. They're going to be confounded. Like, we have beat these people. We have starved these people, raped these people. Last high, the first fight, we had did everything that we could do that is wrong to these people. These are God's people, they're going to be feeling sorry. Just like the Gentiles were feeling sorry when they crucified Jesus. He said, what shall we do? Amen. Repent and get baptized in the name of Jesus. They're going to see it. Go ahead.
They shall lay their hands upon their mouth. Their ears shall be deaf.
What does that mean right now? Then we stand like some of y'all see something exciting like, really? We telling those niggas in the people? That's what they're gonna be saying. Those Negroes are they chosen people? And they're gonna go off like, man, all the stuff they did. What that mean? Lay their hands on the mouth. Their ears shall be deaf. They can't believe. They can't hear. Go ahead.
They shall lick the dust like a serpent. They shall move out of their holes like worms of the earth.
Why they gonna be looking at us? Why these people are down on their knees in this? I put this picture up here for a reason. They're gonna be on their knees before us. Because they're gonna understand we the kings and queens of God. The hidden ones. They're gonna try to get a blessing from us. The helping us. Go ahead.
They shall move out of their holes like worms of the earth.
Go back to the lick, the dust. Go ahead.
They shall lick the dust like a serpent.
They're gonna lick the dust off your foot. They're gonna be kissing your foot. I said, I don't want them to do me like that. You get on the other side and see. You be what these Gentiles gonna get. Then you come and talk to me. Go ahead.
They shall move out of their holes like worms of the earth.
Mm-hmm.
They shall be afraid of the Lord our God, and shall fear because of thee.
Why are they fearing? Because they treated our people wrong for a long time. I can't express this. They hidden us away in prison houses. They destroyed us. Go ahead.
Who is a God like unto thee,
Mm-hmm.
that pardoneth iniquity and passeth by the transgression of the remnant of his heritage?
Mm.
He retaineth not his anger forever, because he delighteth in mercy.
They're going to be saying, who is this brother? Just want to give you a visual. Who is he? He doing all of this. Who is a God unto thee that pardoneth iniquity? Jesus pardoning iniquity.
Yes.
And passing by the transgression, meaning that it's sin. He's setting us straight, keeping us out of the lake of fire. But people say, this ain't interesting. Okay, go ahead then. Go ahead.
He retaineth not his anger forever, because he delighteth in mercy.
Mm-hmm.
He will turn again. He will have compassion upon us. He will subdue our iniquities, and thou wilt cast all their sins into the depths of the sea.
That's the sea of forgiveness, right?
Yes.
He's going to cast it away. All y'all done against him, he cast us, all of us. I ain't gonna say y'all, us. Put myself in it. Done away, done against him, he's going to cast it away. That's compassion, man.
Yes.
That's real compassion. Go ahead.
Thou wilt perform the truth to Jacob,
Mm-hmm.
and the mercy to Abraham, which thou hast sworn unto our fathers from the days of old.
What did he tell us in Samaria? The very first chapter, Psalms 147. He said, unto Jacob I have given this to him only, which is Israel, to feed the nations salvation. There's no other nation that's supposed to bring us salvation but us, period.
Amen.
Because we can only talk about this. Can you imagine a white person talking about this? He can't relate to this.
Right, he can't.
Not at all. We got documented history on this. Well, I hope it edified you all. We're going to end on that. We're going to take up the offering. But I hope y'all understand, you got a great job, you got a great work. Do all you can on these social media sites.